Elon Musk has described a target of producing a single Tesla in as little as 40 seconds, a figure that, if accurate, would represent a fundamentally different pace of automotive manufacturing than anything currently operating at scale. The path toward that number runs through two strategic pillars Tesla has been building simultaneously: the Gigapress, which transforms the casting of large structural components, covered separately, and the Unboxed Process, a production architecture that has received considerably less public attention but represents the more radical departure from how cars have been assembled for over a century. The traditional automotive assembly line moves a vehicle body through a sequential process, hundreds of yards of line, each station adding components in order, every step waiting on the step before it. Tesla's Unboxed Process divides the vehicle into 6 independent modules: front section, rear body, battery pack, interior, and additional subassemblies, each built simultaneously on separate dedicated production areas. Only in the final stage are these completed modules brought together into a finished vehicle. According to Tesla's stated projections, this parallel approach reduces manufacturing costs by 50%, shrinks required factory floor space by 40%, and improves throughput by 30%. The Cybercab is expected to be the first vehicle produced under this system, with Musk targeting a manufacturing cost of approximately $30,000 per unit, and Tesla citing 2027 as the target timeline for full large-scale deployment of the process. The body shop, which transforms castings and stamped panels into a complete vehicle structure, operates at the highest density of automation in the factory. Unlike final assembly, where humans and robots work alongside each other, the body shop runs almost entirely on robotic systems around the clock. Hundreds of robotic arms perform thousands of joining operations on each vehicle body, using 3 distinct methods: resistance spot welding to secure sheet metal at critical structural points, laser welding in areas requiring the highest precision and cleanliness, and structural adhesives, industrial-grade bonding materials that increase torsional rigidity while reducing vibration. Combining multiple joining technologies allows Tesla to produce a body structure that is stronger and lighter than one built by welding alone, which is also cited as one of the factors behind Tesla's consistent high marks in crash safety testing. The paint shop sits directly downstream and is one of the most tightly controlled environments in the factory, where a single microscopic dust particle can force an entire body to be reworked. The process begins with a full cleaning of the body, followed by submersion in an electrophoretic deposition bath, E-coating, that applies a uniform anti-corrosion coating across every metal surface, including internal cavities spray systems cannot reach. Primer layers follow, then robotic spray systems apply the color coat and clear protective top coat at calibrated film thicknesses before curing in temperature-controlled ovens. The paint shop is also one of the few points where multiple Tesla models share the same production line before diverging. The Cybercab is expected to be the exception. Tesla patent filings suggest color may eventually be integrated directly into the casting material, potentially eliminating the conventional paint shop for that vehicle entirely. These manufacturing systems represent where Tesla's philosophy currently stands, but it arrived here through an expensive failure. In 2018, during the Model 3 production ramp, Musk set a target of 5,000 vehicles per week and pursued it by pushing factory automation further than most of the industry had attempted. Hundreds of robotic arms were assigned to tasks that humans had traditionally handled: routing wiring harnesses, installing interior components, transporting parts between stations. The robots performed well with rigid, precisely defined components, but struggled with flexible materials like wiring harnesses and insulation, where even a few millimeters of misalignment could disrupt downstream operations. Production lines stopped repeatedly, output fell well short of targets, and the factory floor became gridlocked with unfinished vehicles. Musk later acknowledged the failure directly in a post on X. "Excessive automation at Tesla was a mistake. To be precise, my mistake. Humans are underrated." It remains one of the clearest public admissions of strategic error from a major tech CEO. But the lesson it produced was operationally specific rather than philosophical. Robots are not the goal, efficiency is. If a human can perform a task faster, more reliably, and more affordably than a robotic system, there is no engineering case for automating it. From that point forward, Tesla redesigned its factory systems around a division of labor grounded in comparative advantage rather than a blanket automation-first approach. The current factory model reflects that lesson directly. Robotic systems handle tasks where they structurally outperform humans. Welding, lifting vehicle bodies, transporting large assemblies, and producing one-piece gigapress castings under conditions no human could safely operate in. Human workers handle operations requiring adaptability, real-time judgment, and dexterity with irregular or flexible materials, wiring, soft trim, edge cases that a robotic system would either fail at or require months of reprogramming to handle reliably. The body shop is robot-dominated, final assembly is mixed, the gigapress area is fully automated. Each zone's human-robot ratio reflects what each technology actually does better in that specific context. What the Unboxed Process, the body and paint shop automation, and the 2018 failure recovery all share is a consistent underlying logic. Reduce the number of sequential dependencies. Every time a production step must wait on a previous step before it can begin, the entire line is constrained by the slowest node. Traditional assembly line design multiplies this problem across hundreds of stations. The Unboxed Process eliminates sequential dependencies at the module level by building major sub-assemblies in parallel. The Gigapress eliminates dependencies within the body structure by replacing dozens of welded components with one. E-coating and structural adhesives reduce rework rates by improving quality at the source. Each change narrows the gap between the theoretical cycle time, 40 seconds per vehicle, and what the actual production system can consistently deliver at volume. The competitive implication is that manufacturing efficiency has become the primary variable in EV market economics. Tesla has stated this openly: the company that can reduce production cost most aggressively has the most flexibility to lower prices, maintain margins under competitive pressure, and fund continued R&D. Legacy automakers adapting to EVs face the additional burden of transitioning existing factory infrastructure rather than designing greenfield manufacturing systems around new constraints. Tesla's advantage is not that it has solved manufacturing. The 2027 Unboxed Process target and the aspirational 40-second cycle time both signal that the system isn't fully operational at scale yet. The advantage is that it has a clearer picture of what that system should look like, and a track record of iterating toward it through failures it has been willing to publicly acknowledge.